Pinnacle Club goodies are all done. I'm really happy with how they turned out. I had a lot of fun with this artwork. So if you're interested in these goodies, join the physical tier during the month of June. This is pretty small because it's so long. Usually we have wider artwork like this Captain Froggle one. It'll turn out bigger because this one is extra long. It's smaller, but I still like it because it'll be kind of like a Pika sticker. You can put Pika stickers on the side of something like your computer, your notebook or something, and it'll just look really neat because of how it's cut. And I have some other goodies here that I'm going to need to start working on. I've already started working on them a little bit. This is the artwork for Patreon from last Halloween. And this is the artwork for Patreon from last winter. And I decided for this year, I wanted to turn them to seasonal goodies. They will be available in the Etsy shop maybe at the end of July or sometime in August. And they both have an extra hole here at the bottom. And I want to do something a little extra fun to make the seasonal items a little bit neat. It's nothing like super crazy or anything, but it'll be a lot of fun to do. I have 25 of the Halloween ones, 27 of the winter ones. The thing that I'm going to add to the Halloween ones is here, so I'll probably work on that. And I'm still waiting for the one for the winter ones. I started looking through them, but I had to stop because I needed to finish Patreon goodies first. But here I have some glow-in-the-dark stars. Of course, the orange because of Halloween. I have some eye pins here. Then I have these two chains. This one has a star and the moon on it, and this one only has stars. But yeah, I'm not even sure if I'm going to use these chains. But I'm going to have to try and see if I can figure what I want to do for the holes here at the bottom. This part has to be done before I start doing the double checking and everything and making sure all the keychains are fine. So yeah, let's get started on figuring this out. Today is Thursday, June 8th. I thought I would talk to you guys while I'm working on the Instagram post for the shop update tomorrow. One of the things I've learned is to not expect to always do well when you do a shop update. But for this shop update, I'm extremely excited just because there's so many different types of products and so many different kinds of products. When it comes to creating posts for shop updates, I have no clue what I'm doing. I just kind of try to put the photos together and I hope that I figure something out. So I'm happy that this shop update is gonna finally see an end point. It's been a lot of fun creating all the products and trying to figure out how I'm going to put it all together. I'm just really happy with how everything looks like. The second shop update is going to finally happen. I think I will have a mini shop update near the end of July for the current seasonal stuff that I have, which is the Halloween keychain and the winter penguins keychain. Hopefully the little charm that's supposed to go with the penguins will come soon, because then today I'm also planning to do backing cards, but for now I'll probably just do the backing card for the Halloween one since it's all put together. I just have to double check it, check the resin, fix it if I need to fix it, take off the backing. Then once the stuff comes for the winter penguin stuff, I have to do the same thing. But I also want to launch a mini set of items for that update as well. It's not going to be a lot of products, I don't think, for that theme. And when I thought about doing this project, I was just so excited. And it's not going to be a seasonal item. It's just something I came up with while I was staring at some of the artwork that I already had. I was like, this would be a great little collection, and I can't wait to share more about it with you guys if I end up doing it. Finally finished creating all my posts. This is going to be the first post that you'll see on Instagram and on YouTube tomorrow. For my layers, I have each section numbered so I know which layer I'm working on, which photos are going there, which text. It's just a good way to organize everything when I'm doing everything in one file. And this time I decided to do everything based on its theme. The second page you'll see is a stroll in the forest with the photos of the items and what the items are. The next slide would be all the Froggo items, and then the Mooncat items. Then here are all the other goodies that don't have a section. I could have split it into maybe 2 more sections, but I only have 5 slides to work with because for YouTube community posts, you can only post 5 images. Right now I'm trying to figure out packaging for the keychain. This is how tall this bag is here, and I want the keychain to be on there nicely so you can see the star, but I also have to figure out how I want this on there so it stays. I know some people put washi tape on the back of the keychain, but does that hold really well? I'm not sure if that holds well. Thinking I have some kind of slit there I could put a piece of paper through. Something like that, but with cardstock, of course. And then I would just cut these down and tape them on the back. And I think that's a good idea. I could cut this on the silhouette. I might also have to put it up a little bit higher. I don't have the charm for the penguin yet, so not exactly sure how well that would go. But I do need to figure this packaging out before I start trying to perfect the keychain. So just checking the resin, taking the back off. That way, if this is already finished, I could just pack it right away. So it's not printed nicely, but it's just a test to see how it is. I think it's too high. This is how the first test looks like. It can go down further, and I can make these slits on the sides longer so they're not as hard to put it in. Today is the day. It is the day of the shop update. And there's literally like 40 minutes or so before I launch it. I just checked the listings again. I checked them on Monday and just now again. And thankfully I did. You should always check your listings 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 times, because I found that I was still missing some things when I was checking them. For example, my Captain Froggo enamel pen had the tags for the Mushroom Kun enamel pens, because when I make the listings, I copy them if they're really similar items. So sometimes that's something I don't catch, especially if I'm doing all the listings at the same time. And then when I check it the second time, sometimes I don't catch it again. And now I just caught a few things that I didn't fix, and I finally fixed them. And hopefully everything's okay or almost close to perfect. Speaking of the Captain Froggo pens, I'm really surprised by how much love he's getting. I didn't think that he would be more popular than Mushroom Kun, but it seems like everyone, even my husband, really likes the Captain Froggo pen. So I'm really happy about that. I knew that when I was doing the two designs, there had to be a Mushroom Kun and Captain Froggo pen. And I had drawn a bunch of Captain Froggo stuff previously for his A Day at the Pond collection, but I didn't want to use the same artwork. So I was struggling a little bit with what to draw. And then I ended up looking through my Procreate files that I had of abandoned sketches. And I found this sketch, which is a sketch I did back maybe in January or December when I was trying to figure out what to draw for my 600 followers on Instagram, the Draw This in Your Style. That sketch helped bring this enamel pen to life, so I'm really happy about that. Always keep your sketches, you never know when it'll come in handy. Select all and publish. Publish. Now all the new items are in the shop. Now since the shop update finally launched, and that's something I can finally check off my list, something I need to start doing now is trying to figure out the digital download for this month. I think I'm going to do a to-do list or a letter paper. So yeah, let's get started on that. This is my usual layout I have for Patreon each month. I have the month, the theme, and I'll start sketching the art print, sticker possibilities, the Pendle Club goodie, and the digital download. I don't know if these are going to be the same, but I decided to do the to-do list for the digital download, so that would no longer be the Pendle Club goodie. We're gonna try to figure out the digital download, and this is the fastest way for me to figure out what I'm gonna do, because the pen prevents me from undoing stuff I don't like, so I can figure things out faster. Now let's sketch a few things to see if we figure anything out. Here are the sketches I did, and in the end I think I'm gonna go with this design. It's gonna have Mooncat at the bottom with the clouds on the side, some stars up here, and there's gonna be a cloud shape. I'm thinking of doing circles and stars for the to-do list. I'm not exactly sure yet. It'll be both or one or the other. Then I'm thinking I'm also going to do one where there's not the stars and the circles on the side, so it can also be used as the letter paper. Two things made from one, and I think that'll be a really good idea. Gonna get started on that. finished the digital download. It was the Patreon thing that I needed to work on this week, so I'm happy that that's all done. Right now I have 2 orders, so thank you so much to everyone who's made an order or has just taken a look at my shop, who watch my studio vlogs. I really appreciate it so much. And yeah, next week I will work on finishing the seasonal goodies. Hopefully I will get the charm that goes with the winter penguins, and then I have to make the backing card for the penguin keychain, which shouldn't be too hard since I kind of already figured it out. That'll be it for this vlog, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye.